Certain McLaren models, like the MP4-12C, had some coolant hose clamp issues where the coolant would leak. What they were using was the typical European single or double ear clamps, and these clamps over time released pressure, or they were faulty, or we really don't know what the consensus are of why they failed, but they do. So here are 4 of the actual McLaren clamps that I removed from my 12C. Now in this video, we're going to talk about the different clamps and which ones I recommend that you get. So if you go to O'Reilly's Auto Parts or AutoZone, you could get a clamp like this. And if you look at it, it looks like a good clamp, and many cars use these. But if you see it, it just kind of has these kind of openings right here where it ratchets it in, and sometimes these clamps aren't really well made. This one's from Napa. I feel like this one's pretty well made overall, and this is the one I used to get home, and it solved the issues. So if you're in a pinch, getting a normal coolant clamp isn't a big deal. And then you have these type of clamps which aren't adjustable. They're usually made specifically for that hose in that location, and just wanted to show you that we don't have to worry about this. And this is a typical clamp that you'll see on a fuel line. And if you look at the difference, you don't see a lot of the openings here for the ratcheting. Instead, they have a bolt on here and they clamp on it. And the reason why a lot of people like this design is because whenever you lock these down, sometimes you could deform the hose because of these openings. And of course, we have the one that we took off. But if we look over here, this is a high-end clamp, a regular clamp that still has the ratcheting, but instead of it being a metal or just something else, it's got a stamp on here that says stainless steel, and it's got a really well design. And the difference is that a lot of these clamps, they could fail if you over ratchet them or if you over torque them down. And some of these better ones like Gates, they could just withstand a little bit more torque, and they're made out of stainless steel. But this is where we get into the real deal. So these clamps are by Murray, M-U-R-R-A-Y, and if you look inside them, they are not just smooth like this one. They actually have like these rivets here. And what that's designed to do is designed to add a seal. So whenever you lock them down, they add like this double seal here to prevent any fluid. And on top of that, the ratcheting device is in the outside. It never touches the inside, as you could tell. And this is made out of stainless steel, and it's a high torque clamp, meaning that it could take some torque and it's not going to move and it's not going to break or cave in. So these are the clamps that people are using for their McLaren, and you could buy them on eBay, or you could actually go to Thorny, which is a company overseas. And the crazy thing is I ordered the kit that they're selling for $100, and they shipped this really fast, which was really nice. Now Murray does offer these in different types of sizes. I went on their actual website, but they don't offer the smaller size. So Thorny sent me these, which are stainless steel, but they're a different type of brand. They're a Jubilee. These look really well. They also look very high end, and they don't have the ratcheting thing in the inside as well, which makes it a better clamp in my opinion. And it's also a high torque clamp. So now you know a little bit more about clamps.